We're blessed today again to reflect on the role of Our Lady in our spiritual life, and I chose the Mass setting today for Mary, Mother and Teacher in the Spirit. Mary teaches us in the Spirit in our spiritual life. A lot of people don't realize that Our Lady has this role to guide us and to form us in our spiritual life. She's considered more of an intercessor, a sort of relaying our prayers to God, and has a sort of spectator role type of, a sort of a minimal role in our spiritual life. But the Church and the saints teach us more deeply that she has an active role in our heart and in our spiritual life, and that we are to go to her for instruction. We are to go to sit in class in her school of sanctity and holiness. And again, as Catholics, we're not always aware that we're to grow in perfection, to strive for perfection, and to learn in the spiritual life, not just to avoid, grave sins and to save our soul by the skin of our teeth, but to be saints, to be holy. We're called to holiness. And so Our Lady has a major role, and this is in the divine plan for her to teach us how to be holy, how to grow in every virtue, how to learn humility. Humility is not an easy virtue to learn. There's so many facets to it, and there's so many facets to pride that can get into the nooks and crannies of our soul and twist us away from holiness, away from goodness. And we need to learn and to know how to truly practice humility in all the virtues, charity and all many facets of charity, and it's an all complicated thing for us humans to know how to be saints and how to be holy, but it's not for God and Our Lady. It's all simple, and it's all perfect, and Our Lady can guide us in a perfect way as she guided Jesus Christ himself, as the Catechism says, that Mary taught Jesus how to pray in his humanity and taught him many things in his humanity. And Jesus sat at her school not because he needed it, but because he's setting us an example for us to follow and imitate his example, to go to Our Lady, to learn how to be holy, to learn how to be close to God, and how to fight Satan and evil in our sinful inclinations. So we go to Our Lady as Jesus set the example, as the apostles, as the holy women must have gone to Our Lady for counsel. The apostles, certainly, Our Lady, who is the Queen of the Apostles, Our Lady, the seat of wisdom, Our Lady, the Mother of the Church, to guide the Church, and she can guide the Church, she can guide our individual souls and into not just salvation, but sanctity and holiness and virtue. So let us go to her school and make that effort to study under Our Lady, to turn to her, ask her questions throughout the day, every day of our life, how to please God better, how to do his will more perfectly, how to make her happy, how to make Jesus happy by learning how to be holy, to be like Mary-like, to be Christ-like.